What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Willie the Kid. This is Eastwick Boxing Talk in association with ThreeKingsBoxing.com, and we are the motherfucking movement. Today, I got two of my boys with me, man. I got my man AC Cooper. How you doing, AC?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. I'm not too bad. How you going on?
I'm good. I'm good. And I got my man, Mr. Three Kings, C-Bone Henderson. What's going on, my brother?
What's up? How's everybody doing, man?
I hear that shit, man. So today we're going to talk about a few things that happened throughout the week. Try to give you a little rundown, and also a couple fights tomorrow night. We're gonna get into all of that. So we're gonna start off with Javier Fortuna, man. Sibo Henderson. What can you tell us about what the idiot did?
He had one fucking job, man. First, I want to know, is everybody out there listening, are y'all ready to get back to the fucking grind and get some boxing on? Because it's time, man. Starting this weekend, it's back to back for us. All right, so he had one fucking job. He come to New York this week and had one fucking, and that was to make fucking weight. He's 5 inches shorter than his opponent. All right. He has spent his life, he's never weighed above 134.5 coming into this fight. In 34 career fights, he's never went over 134.5. But yet, the minute he gets a fucking title shot, he somehow comes in at 136.8 on his first weigh-in.
Where it is that he blamed the weather.
Yeah, the weather's bad in New York. That's the word. You know, in comparison to the Dominican Republic, I imagine it's a little bit colder. But anyway, I never, I didn't give a fuck if it was snowing outside when I had to sit in the sun. How about you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm in New York, so.
Yeah, you're right there with him. You're right there with him. Fucking jog around the motel, do something. The fact of the matter is, the motherfucker ate a couple biscuits this morning, shit.
Right? Yeah, man. You go jogging. You know what I mean? What happened was.
Put your fucking trash bag on.
I'll break it down for you. This is just pure speculation on my part. In New York, we have a big Dominican community. So he might have enjoyed the scenery a bit too much.
Guarantee
supposed to train. And
guarantee it.
So he missed the weight in, but the fight's still on. Am I correct?
Fight's on. He's going to suffer a small fine. I don't know what that is yet. I'm waiting on the IBF to get back to us. As soon as we know, you can follow us at ThreeKingsBoxing.com on Twitter, Facebook, wherever, and we will let it know. It'll either be a separate article by itself or it'll be addendum to the he missed weight article, one or the other. But his final weight was 136.4, and I'm waiting on Daryl Peoples to let us know exactly what the fine's going to be on this.
And why don't you tell us who you think is going to win?
Who I think is going to win? Man, I don't see how in the hell this guy can beat Robert Easter Jr. It's not that I think Easter Jr. is that great a fighter. I'm not going to lie. I don't. All right. He makes the fight a lot tougher than it has to be. He's done it against Comey. He's done it against Shabakov, and he reminds me of, let me tell you who Easter reminds me of. There's a guy right here locally named Paul Williams. All right. Reminds me a lot of him as far as he's got all the physical attributes to be great, but he doesn't utilize them.
He fights too damn tall for a start.
Fights too tall. He don't fight tall enough.
No, sorry. Fights too short.
Yeah, he gives his length up. He gives his length up too bad. And but in this instance right here, I believe he overwhelms him. I don't see Fortuna making it past the 7th round tops. You there? I can keep talking if you want me to keep talking.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, 7th. I see 6th, 7th round. He keeps leaving the call. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I can run it till he gets back, guys.
Yeah, we'll carry on.
We got. It looks like I got truth and facts about boxing on the line here. Do I got Eastwick back? Do I got Willie the Kid back on the line?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't make it home, so I'm somewhere else right now.
All right. What's Pawpaw doing? I see him up there. Is Pawpaw on the show?
Yeah, Bo's on. So you know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about who do you have winning this fight?
I've got his Easter Junior by 6th or 7th round TKO.
Okay. And Aaron, how about you?
No, that sounds pretty reasonable, actually, from my perspective.
Bo, are you there? All right, he'll be back to us. So, let's move on to the next fight, the main event.
There's Papa.
Papa.
Hey, Papa, how you doing?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you coming in.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're talking about Javier Fortuna and Robert Easter. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Who you got?
Man, listen. Easter's going to win this fight, but it's his fight to lose because he has the height advantage. He has the reach advantage. All right? But he also has this thing I call the Adrian Broner Ohio Midwest syndrome, which is he doesn't use his advantages because he's too busy thinking of some other shit.
No, he don't. That's exactly what I touched on, but he don't. He reminds me of Paul Williams in the fact that he has all them physical advantages and don't use them.
Okay,
but, so the even more funny part is though, Javier Fortuna is to me, Javier Fortuna is 135 pound version of James DeGale. He starts out very good, but he gasses out and he doesn't end very well. He loses focus, which is why Jason Sosa caught his ass in the 11th round.
You're right. If the fight goes to 9 rounds by the 10th round, Javier Fortuna looks like he ain't boxed maybe 12 times in his whole fucking life.
Okay.
Exactly.
So how about let's go to the main event, man. You got the truth, Errol Spence versus Lamont Peterson, man. I'm gonna just say my take real quick. I got Spence walking him down. I got Spence beating him. I've been watching a little bit of film. One thing I noticed that I haven't really touched on anywhere really is the size difference. Spence is hell of a good cutting off the ring. I just believe he walks him down and he beats him in the same fashion that he beat Chris Algieri, man. I heard Jarrell say that yesterday, and I'm glad he said it yesterday on the Prodigy of Boxing, because I was like, damn, that's actually what I was thinking, the same damn thing, and I see the fight going that way. Aaron, how you look at it?
I've only got it going one way, guys, and that one way is for the truth. I mean, I could just looking. I mean, as Wilson's just touched on, you're looking at size differences. Spence is huge for 147. He really is. Lamont Peterson's coming up. He came up from 140. And I was just, I was so. Okay, you got a Brit on the call. I was just so impressed with the way that Spence broke down, and from just looking at that kind of perspective, has Lamont got anything that Spence isn't going to be able to answer for? I just the way that Spence goes to the body is hellacious. It really, really is, and the way he cuts off the ring is fantastic. That said, Peterson, can he stop Peterson early? I'm not sure that he can.
Hey, Aaron, you know what I see him doing? Peterson tends to get sucked in to fight in an inside fight.
He does.
You can't do that in this fight, my man.
No, at the end of the day, he's been stopped before too. Don't forget that Matisse stopped him.
Yeah.
And Matisse is a pretty slick puncher, pretty powerful puncher himself. So I think that was at what? Am I right in saying that was at 140? So yeah. He's going in against a guy that could easily make 154, and that's a big puncher. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah. Cool. How about you, Seabo?
I believe like the first round and a half, 2 rounds, maybe even 3 rounds, Peterson can somewhat hold his own. And what I mean by that is he's just a cagey veteran, you know what I mean? And he'll know there's little tricks he can do to prolong the inevitable, because the inevitable is this. Earl Spence is going to fold him up within 7 rounds. He'll fold him up within 7 rounds. Yeah. And it's very seldom does Lamont Peterson come into the fight and he's not the better body puncher.
Well, he's not
very seldom.
In this one.
He's not this time.
Yeah.
He's not this time. And I talked to his trainer earlier in the week, and he says that they're going to try to make this a war. I can't think of no worse possible strategy.
Yeah, that's like I was thinking backwards, man. Like I feel like he has to box. Bo, man, you there? If you are, like, let us know and give me your take. You can jump in anytime.
I just want to say that for the first time, a name was fucked up, and it wasn't me that did it. I want that. I want that added to the goddamn record, okay?
What, he had a Bo moment? One. One. What's my name? What's my name, Bo? Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, but it was the old Southern guy that fucked up a name first. So y'all make sure y'all mark that shit on your calendar, all right? But listen, man, to quote a phrase a certain light-skinned egg drinking motherfucker love to say, it's launch time, man. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Okay, it's lawn chair season, man. Listen, Earl Spence is gonna fold. You know how you fold clothes? That's what Earl Spence gonna do here to Peterson. He's gonna be like, okay, arms in, legs, lay down, fetal position, thumb in mouth. All right, count to 10, ref. That's what's gonna happen here. See, the thing is, Lamont Peterson is not because people say, well, he could hurt Earl. Lamont Peterson is not known to be a body puncher. He's a volume puncher. And the thing about Earl is, in order to be a volume puncher with Earl, you have to be right in his wheelhouse, and that's not the place you want to be. Okay? If Lamont tries to box this, he also has lapses where he get close to the ropes, and instead of moving left to right, he folds, and Earl Spence closes the gap immediately when you get to the ropes. Watch how he did Chris Algieri. Hell, watch how he did Leonard Bundu. As soon as you get close to the ropes, he closes the gap on you because he don't want you going left or right. And for someone who is a southpaw, Earl Spence does not have issues with headbutts. Why? Because he maintains space and he maintains distance very well. And his ring IQ. And then finally, the layoff. Earl Spence hasn't been in the ring in a long time, but Lamont hasn't been in the ring a long time either. And when you're older and when you're older and you don't do some repetitions, it's harder for you to get the rust off than it is when you're younger and you're hungry. So
I think that you put it quite simply in an article that you actually did for 3kingsboxing.com, and that was, even though Peterson, and I'm quoting this directly, even though Peterson can be a dog in the ring, Spence is simply a much bigger dog.
Yeah, well, Spence, no, you know what? Let's change that. Even though Peterson can be a dog in the ring, Spence is Godzilla. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, here's a guy in Earl Spence that even though you increase the level of competition, he's still leaving destruction in his wake.
So we're on
looking like, no, fuck this, I'm done.
So we're all in agreement here. Spence and what? Spence all around.
Yeah, Spence within 7.
But if anybody said Peterson, period, you can kick him off the show immediately, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like shit, it is what it is. This fight doesn't go the distance in anybody's eyes, huh? So
absolutely not.
Okay. Aaron, we got some fights that were called today in the UK.
Yep. So, earlier on, we broke on 3kingsboxing.com a little while ago that Frank Warren was looking at putting on a show at the O2, which was muted for the 14th of April. That was originally looking at Terry Flanagan and Maurice Hooker fighting for the vacated belt from Terence Crawford, like welterweight WBA title belt. And there was potential that Billy Joe Saunders was actually going to appear on that card today or two. Today it was announced that Billy Joe Saunders will be taking on Martin Murray in what I believe is his 4th crack at a world title at the age of 35.
Okay.
And that'll be at the London's O2 Arena, which is interesting actually from a British perspective because, well, Eddie Hearn's made that his home for the last sort of 4 or 5 years. So the fact that Frank Warren's got in there too is always cool. I'm not entirely sure what I think about the fight. If Martin Murray, if Billy Joe Saunders was fighting the Martin Murray,
wait, time out. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta stop my man right here, right? Because we have another king in his own rights. What's your name again, sir? I forgot.
Man, I've been told I could be called the cockiest motherfucker around. I could be called the most vulgar motherfucker around, aka 2K. That's what I'm supposed to be called.
Those are things. Let me add. Those are things that are also true.
I don't know, actually. I think that we kind of need the first ever Three Kings pay-per-view and Wilson and 2K taking it on for the cockiest motherfucker around, actually. Live on pay-per-view for Three Kings Boxing, direct stream, $10 ago. We'll make some money out of that fight.
You know what? That's my brother. So that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, this is like a Klitschko brother relationship right here, man. We both hold the belts and we never going to face each other.
Exactly.
That ain't gonna happen, and but we can tag team motherfuckers. There's 3 of us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, but anyway, man. So the Murray versus Saunders fight, kind of does nothing for me. I just look at it as a stay busy fight. I'm not going.
Well, my first question is, why not Danny Jacobs?
Oh well, it is what it is. Politics is boxing. Danny Jacobs is going to have to go through a few things to get a big fight at this moment. So I don't know, man. Tebow?
Why? Hold on, wait a minute, stop. You said Daniel Jacobs got to go through a few things to get a big fight. Why? What the fuck for? He just fought Gennady Golovkin, and he showed up. He's a former WBA regular champion. What the fuck you mean he got to go through some things to get a big fight? Why?
And that's a moment number 2.
There's the reason is, it's wrong, plain and simple. It ain't right.
Yeah,
he's still the number 2 ranked middleweight in the world according to Ring Magazine, and I don't disagree with him. Okay, and so it's wrong, but it is what it is. As long as Canelo and Golovkin are fighting each other, Billy Joe Saunders is the number 3 ranked guy. And
this
he's not going to take the fight. He's just not going to take that fight. He said for $5 million he would, and that fight just don't generate that kind of money.
Yeah, everybody's waiting on that fight because everybody wants a payday. But this sounds to me like Bo left. He'll be back. This sounds to me like there he goes. This sounds to me like like it used to be in the welterweight division when the young lions were coming up. And they didn't want to fight each other because there was Floyd Mayweather, and there was always that chance that they could get that fight. 2K, what you think about that, man?
Say that one more time. Say that one more time. I missed that.
Oh, my bad. I said in the Saunders, like this waiting game on Canelo Golovkin, is reminiscent of how the young lions were coming up in the welterweight division waiting on Floyd Mayweather so they wouldn't fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, guys like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, yeah, some of that applies. I think Billy Joe Sanders is doing what I say a lot of British fighters do when they claim a world title. They hoard the shit. We said that would happen with Kell Brook. I said that would happen with Terry Flanagan. I said it would happen with Anthony Crolla. I said it would happen with fucking Billy Ho when he won. I'm sorry, Billy Joe. He did get his name back. My bad, Joe. Anyway, I said he would do it as well, right?
Well, just one exception there. Crolla didn't really, did he? Fought Darlene Perez, beat him, fought him in a rematch, and then
Darlene Perez is garbage. Now,
but then he took on Jorge Linares.
I will say Jorge Linares, yes. But Jorge Linares was on a fucking 2-year layoff. So he felt that there was some type of advantage there. He didn't fight Jorge when he was actually active. Remember that. But it just so happens that Jorge is that fucking good that he beat the shit out of him. Plus, Anthony Crolla has never been a great fighter. I mean, he was beating the shit out of Derry Matthews the entire fight, then gets knocked the fuck out in front of his hometown fans, in front of all his bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been big on Crolla any fucking way. But anyway, back to Billy Joe. I think he sees Danny Jacobs as the threat that Danny Jacobs really is, right? All of us, probably with the exception of Wilson because he's from the BK, we clown the shit out of Danny Jacobs when this motherfucker talking about he wants $8 billion, trillion, $1 million to fight Gennady Golovkin. We clowned the shit out of him. I called him Daniel Eugene Rutherford Jacobs. I gave him a new name, right? And then when he actually took the fight, everybody's like, oh, shit. Well, this nigga ain't going to last 5 rounds. But that's not what happened. He actually came into the fight. He fought his style, but he implemented new things to his style that allowed him to be successful in that fight. And it really got people it put people on notice about Daniel Jacobs. Like, dog, he's not that guy that fought Dmitry Pirog. You know what I'm saying? He's not that guy that struggled against Sergio Mora just like two fights prior. No, he's a new motherfucker. So as long as he's this Daniel Jacobs, right, that came out there and showed it again against Luis Arias, well then fuck, he is a problem. So yeah, Billy Joe don't want to fuck with him when he has an opportunity to fight Golovkin for more money. Absolutely.
You know, here's the thing is I believe this fight doesn't get nowhere near as much criticism if Saunders hadn't been guilty of what he was guilty of prior to the Lemieux fight.
Right.
He has a track record because, I mean, reality is this, is he just fought his mandatory in Lemieux, okay? And hell, that was just a month ago. So him fighting again this quick, you really can't ask no more of a champion than that. You know what I mean? I mean, he's fighting back. But his history makes this a questionable decision.
Right. I mean, I don't know, man, but to go to what Aaron was talking about when I accidentally came in and interrupted him, pretty much, he was going into the idea that he wasn't sure how good of a fight this will be. To correct him a little bit. This is going to be his 5th shot at a title. He had a draw with Felix Sturm, I believe.
Yeah, but when
he lost to Gennady Golovkin.
Oh no, Golovkin.
Yeah, he lost to Gennady Golovkin. He lost to Arthur Abraham.
I think Abraham was an international title though.
No, it wasn't.
No,
that
was full legit title. Yeah,
that was a WBO super middleweight title. And then he also lost to Sergio Martinez. So this is going to be his 5th crack at the title.
I'm thinking of Groves. I'm thinking when he fought Groves. My bad.
Yeah, Groves was WBA international. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be a walk away fight for Billy Joe, and the reason is because Martin Murray is no longer the same guy he was prior to when he lost to Gennady Golovkin. And to be honest with you, he was never really that great of a fighter because he didn't have a high enough work rate, right? Yeah. He stayed behind a high guard, and he wouldn't really throw any fucking punches.
He's not got the power right now.
The fight that really fucked him before he lost to Gennady Golovkin was the loss to Sergio Martinez in Argentina, because that was a fight he should have won, and that was a fight where he should have actually became a title. Yeah, he should have been a title holder after that fight, but he lost. He went back to the UK, and I believe that fight really mentally fucked with him, man. And it became a situation where
this fight would have been great like 3-4 years ago, in my opinion. I would have liked it then, but now it does nothing for me. It's a stay busy fight. I that's how I see it.
Right. But hold on. But the fact that it fucked up his mentality. Like I said, he's no longer that dude anymore.
Right.
And then he's even like I said, lost to George Groves and shit and old ass Arthur Abraham. It's pretty much over for Martin Murray. I was actually surprised that they announced his name. I thought he was done. Be real with you.
Oh man, Aaron, you want to finish your point from before?
No, I think the 2K's pretty much covered it. I mean, in one sense, and going before that, actually, I mean, I completely agree in the sense that the Martinez fight did fuck him up. But you could easily argue that Martin Murray should have won 2 world title fights, because I remember watching that fight against Felix Sturm in Germany, where they came away with a draw. And I thought he won the fight. I thought he won the fight. You know, it was a close fight. It was a hell of a close fight. It was probably closer than the Martinez fight was. But yeah, you get 2 losses like that, and it will fuck you up. I mean, I'm surprised because he's done the whole. He's bounced from middleweight. He's gone up to super middleweight. That didn't work, so he's come back. But Martin Murray hasn't got anything that I think that's going to help him to win this fight. He's never had sort of world level power. He definitely doesn't have the work rate to outwork someone like Billy Joe. I just think that all I see this fight being is Martin Murray coming forwards and Billy Joe Saunders picking him off. And then when he's not picking him off, he's going to make Martin Murray hit air. That's the way I see this fight going.
Hey, Willie,
Yes, sir.
Let me correct myself. I don't want to fuck up the integrity of your show. Jorge Linares was only on a year layoff before he fought Anthony Crolla. And Anthony Crolla,
was it Kevin Mitchell?
Anthony Crolla, hold on, fam. Anthony Crolla fought Ismael Barroso.
That's it.
Before he fought Jorge Linares. And no, it was the Ivan Cano. He fought him after Kevin Mitchell. And then he had a layoff for a year and came back and fought Anthony Crolla.
Okay.
So
Good man.
So what's his name actually had a title defense. Crolla did before he fought Jorge Linares the first time.
Okay. Hey, Bo, you want to add anything, or you want us to move on to the next topic, which I think you're gonna love?
I'm gonna add some real small stuff. I want the same motherfuckers that were jumping up and down about how good my love was. Y'all know, like 2K said, after the Sergio Martinez fight, with him, you guys better give if Billy needs the same credit. Stop holding on to the.
Yeah, you went all the way out.
Yeah, got some technical difficulties going on right now.
Yeah. Well, we can hardly hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now we can. Yo, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna move on. Kenichi Ogawa has been rumored to have failed the drug test in the Tevin Farmer fight.
Oh shit.
So Tevin Farmer now looks like he got robbed on the car and he was fighting a cheater. T-Bo Henderson, you found anything out about that? See, you there? 2K, what you think?
Yeah,
about
I'm here.
that, man?
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here,
man.
man.
Go ahead.
All right, I had it on mute and didn't realize it. Yeah, I've got the report from the NSAC. He failed it for synthetic testosterone and stuff, and you know it is what it is. And he actually, after you know Farmer getting robbed, he got cheated too. I actually tweeted that earlier.
You know? Okay.
I actually tweeted that earlier.
I think this shit is hilarious, man. Maybe that's karma biting him in the ass for taking that juke. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. They have, I believe they have Gervonta Davis as the mandatory. So he's either going to get a rematch with Tevin Farmer, and if we get real judges, he's going to lose that fight. And if he fights Gervonta Davis, he'll probably get knocked out. So either way, he was in a lose situation. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that, Ogawa?
Yeah.
He got suspended. He's gonna get suspended. It looks like.
So is the belt going to be stripped?
Yep, he looks like he's gonna be stripped. The hearing's not till next week, but right now they appear to be going to strip him and suspend him.
So who they gonna have? Any word? I mean, it has to
no
be.
Word on no.
Tevin Farmer
no word
has to
on
be
the
in this picture, right? Because he did get.
Tevin Farmer has to be in the picture. He actually DeBella had already filed a motion on his behalf for an immediate rematch due to the judging.
Beautiful.
Right. And it appeared as if they were going to grant it, but.
Well, look, I don't want to see no fuck shit then, because if this belt is going to be stripped, I'm looking at the IBF rankings right now. Number 1 and 2 is vacant. Number 3 is Billy Dibb. We don't give a shit about him. Number 4 is Tevin Farmer. And number 5 is Tank Davis. Give us the fight.
Give us that fight, right?
Yeah. Give us the fight.
Yeah. I agree.
I can't disagree.
I agree.
With you.
I've got to, like I said, I got to call in now to the IBF in regard to the Fortuna incident. And of course, when I get them on there, I'll ask them about this too.
Absolutely.
But I don't expect any rulings until late next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of actually contacting Daryl Peoples, because I want to know why Billy Dibb is above Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you doing? He's 1-0-1 in his last 2 fights, and his second to the last fight was a fucking no contest. He didn't do shit.
Hey, hey man, how would you like to have been Tevin Farmer and wake up to that fucking news?
Oh man, I'm
Well,
pretty sure
it's a slap in the face.
Yeah, he's
it's
happy.
a slap in the face because it's a fight that he actually won. Then on top of that, this motherfucker cheated. So I beat your ass and you cheated and you still got the win. It's a total slap in the face, man.
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Aaron?
No, absolutely, complete slap in the face, and it is what it is. What's interesting though is that I mean, he's if memory serves, he took a doping test in July for the WBC. Agawa did, and he passed. There was no problems at all. But he's come out with the usual, no intention.
It's called cycling, man.
Yep. It's called you. It's called you dumping. It's called
Yeah,
you.
man.
You've been found out.
Cycling.
This is for synthetic testosterone, which means
this is no fucking accident right here. You didn't get this no meat.
Yeah, so this is like actual like steroids. Like
it's you done been sound. You done been found out. Shut the fuck down. Think about what you done. Shut the fuck up.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
This should carry no less than a 1-year suspension.
Good.
I mean, this is actual fucking steroids.
Ogawa.
This ain't a masking agent or some kind of fucking. This ain't some kind of melodonium like fucking Povetkin gives or something for healing. This is an actual fucking performance enhancing drug.
I was just getting ready.
It increases your.
Ogawa right now needs Andre Rybinski in his corner. That's who he needs.
He ain't shitting. I don't even know if that's enough right now.
Hey, that's enough.
I mean, this is serious. In Nevada, I'm not sure.
That's enough. That's enough. You got Rybinski. Look at this motherfucker. I'm about to do a video when we get off of here about the chances that Povetkin has had throughout his career because of that one man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
This is a lot more serious actual drug though than what
Povetkin fell for. He wants. It's unbelievable. So
yeah, he's got money to spare.
Yeah. And then Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao.
Wants to fight super featherweight.
I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
Wants to fight.
That's almost as bad as Bo doing his fucking attempt at a British accent and sounding like Pepe Le Pew, right?
Aaron is new here, guys. He doesn't understand the noises that I make and all that shit. We're breaking them in, everybody.
Aaron's not the only one. Supposedly, our host, Willie the Kid, is a Southern white guy.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He really is.
Howdy, partner.
I'm a Puerto Rican in the Bronx, man, or Brooklyn. I'm a Puerto Rican up in Brooklyn.
So, listen, man. Manny Pacquiao wants to fight Vasil Lomachenko, a super featherweight. I had no desire in this fight. I said a little piece on the video that I did prior to this, and I know we touched up on Eastwick UK about it the other day, man. So how many of y'all want to call bullshit with me? I mean, Lomachenko's people shot it down, and good for them.
Yeah.
But who, like what was the need to even mention that? It's gonna be Alvarado.
Yeah, obviously.
That's exactly what I was told again today.
Yeah.
So was that a name that was just probably thrown out there to
Alvarado
to like bring some kind of buzz?
Oh, the Lomachenko?
No,
of course it was, man. Top Rank do this shit all the time, man. When he fought Tim Bradley, we heard Khan, we heard Garcia, we heard Thurman. Oh no, I'm fighting Bradley. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like the only person that name they don't throw out there is Terrence fucking Crawford. They ain't throwing that name out there because they know he want to get that ass for real. So they don't throw that name out there. So. Freddie Roach
said that he does not want to fight Crawford at all.
Yeah, if you listen, like if you're one of those people that are listening, there's an article on this, all this stuff that we're talking about. You can go to threekingsboxing.com. Just wanted to say that real quick. Yeah, Top Rank has a history of doing this shit, but 2K,
every
man,
promoter should do it.
2K, man, like this is a super featherweight, 130 versus a 147-pound fighter. Let's say Floyd Mayweather did this shit, or Errol Spence. Shit, you killed Miguel Cotto. for the Gamboa rumors.
You know the sad part?
I know Pacquiao's a smaller guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. But he's been at welterweight for since about 2009.
Well, this is the thing. I wouldn't kill Manny Pacquiao for this because he's actually the guy that's probably gonna lose this fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he fucked around and called out the wrong super featherweight.
Exactly. This ain't those other situations. Those are cherry picks. This ain't no cherry pick.
This is a money grab, ain't it?
Absolutely.
What happened?
Exactly what it is. The money grab.
Absolutely.
And I admire Lomachenko for not wanting it. I do.
Yeah, man,
because it's the most money he can make in a fight by far. It's by far any more money he's gonna make anywhere else.
I think Lomachenko turned that down, or at least he said he turned it down anyways, because this would be my guess. It's a stupid fight. It does nothing for him, but it doesn't do anything for him to boxing enthusiasts. Now, I think it was dumb to turn it down because it does a lot of shit for him when we're talking about new money, and those are the casuals. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? You can go on Twitter, and I tagged Clemus about that. Told him how stupid it was to turn down.
Exactly. You got to get the new money. The new money is where it's at. So I don't know where Aegis Clemus came in and advised him to say no, or maybe Top Rank said, nah, we're going to rescind that. Or maybe it was a fucking ploy the whole time. They just threw the name out there and was like, nah, we're not really going to do that, but we're just trying to generate some buzz. Maybe that's what it was, because it would be dumb as fuck for them to turn it down, in my opinion.
Here's what I was told from my source at Top Rank, that before the end of 2018, Manny Pacquiao will fight Terrence Crawford or Lomachenko 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to see that fight. I want to see Crawford. I want to see Horn. If you're going to call out guys, you got to, especially Horn.
You know the bad part? I've seen motherfuckers on Twitter and on Facebook telling me Lomachenko's ducking him.
Oh, man.
Ducking Pacquiao?
Yeah, he's ducking him. He's scared. He's scared.
Hey, man, since you two like to talk so much, I got something for y'all. Hey, C-Bone, hey, 2K. Knockout CP freshman is coming back, man. March 4th, man.
That's my dude. That's my motherfucking dude right there, man. That's the best minimum weight fighter in the world right now.
He's the baddest motherfucker in the world under 107 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah, hey, man. C-Bone, why don't you tell the audience where they can find that, and who is he supposed to be facing?
I do buy Toto Lindero, a series facing, which most people don't even know the fuck Fresh Smart is. You know what I mean? So
that's why I brought him up.
And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, most people don't even know who the fuck he is, but Lindero is who he's facing. This is a fight that was actually put together and agreed to earlier last year, and it fell apart because Fresh Smart, they tried to get a bigger name. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now he's went back to Plan B here, or Plan A actually, technically, and he's going to fight Lindero.
Yeah.
And so I think it's March the 4th. Is that right? I ain't got the article in front of me. I'm just going off of
March 6th.
Okay, no problem.
It's March 4th. It's March 4th. Yeah.
A2K.
I got it at March 6th on BoxRec.
Did they move it to the 6th?
Yeah, they might.
You know they move fights there all the time. So
all the time they do, absolutely.
So 2K, man. If somebody's listening right now and they don't have no clue about this guy, what can you tell them?
I mean, this is the thing. See, the first thing I would tell anybody who's interested in this and knockout CP Fresh Smart is that you need to understand the smaller weight divisions. It's full of excitement. Okay. That's the number one thing right there. You watch a fight from 105 to about 122, it's full of excitement. All right. Especially at the below 112. Man, these guys, they go at it for 12 rounds. From round 1 to round 12. And me and C and I think Willie was there too as well. we was making fun of the fact that over in those countries, man, the fucking commentators go crazy. But we support that because they know that they support boxing to the fullest. But it was just funny how they go crazy, and it's a big spectacle for them. You see what I'm saying? So once you understand that, then you take a look at his fights on YouTube that are available, and you'll come to understand that he's an excellent fighter on the inside. He's tired, right? He has excellent body work for a little guy. If you compare him to guys like Canelo Alvarez, for example, they don't have the same style, but when they're in close, he goes to the body like no other, and he has an excellent right hook up top, especially when he's coming out of a clinch. He throws that right hook usually out of that clinch. Yeah. So, man, he's one of those guys that overwhelms his opponents, and it gets to the point where his opponents are like, fuck it, I'm done. Now, he's 16-0 with only 7 knockouts, so he doesn't have a lot of power in his hands, but that motherfucker makes people quit. You see what I'm saying? So it's him and his stablemate, Wang Hin Menayothin. They fight very similar. You know what I'm saying? But I think knockout CP Freshmart's the smarter fighter. He's fought the better opposition, even though Wang Hin is, I think he's 48 or 49-0 right now. CP has still fought the better competition. I mean, he's just an exciting fighter, man. I think, honestly, if he can get bigger names, which is what he's been looking for, if he can get bigger names on his resume while he's down there, possibly even move up to 108 or try to move up to 112 and beat some big names there, he can crack that pound-for-pound list, man. If he does it properly, he could crack it.
Right.
I'm gonna agree with. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Bo?
Yeah, but you. No, I agree with it. But here, you know what? Also, to add to what 2K was saying, that at that weight division, what I always say this: those dudes are never not ready to fight. And that's what makes it so exciting. Those guys are never not, like, if you come to them. Like Rumbasai, he took that fight on 3 weeks' notice. Why? Because they're always ready to fight, and that's why those fights are exciting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aaron? Aaron, you fell asleep over there?
No, I'm just listening, man. I'm just listening. A lot of knowledge being dropped.
You got anything to add?
I gotta be honest, it's not really well, for my sins, it's probably not a division that I watch that much. So it's actually quite interesting to learn a bit more about him. And as soon as I get off, I'm going to check him out on YouTube.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
You got him.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Also, CP Freshmart, I doubt very seriously with 16 fights. Is he still doing 6-round fights? Because there is somebody doing 6-round fights with a whole lot of fights, right?
You know what, Bo? That's a good question. CP's last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights have been 12 rounders. His last 6. Whereas
so to add to your point, that's why he's a lot more exciting to watch than, like you said, the guy. I think his name is Menayothin, because this dude is
Wang Hin Menayothin. That's his name.
Right, Menayothin is still fighting with 48, 49 fights. He's still fighting 6-rounders.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, and that's the promoter, man. Their promoter is Diamond Boxing Promotions, which is a Thai-based promotional company. And that guy is just basically saying, hey, I at 105 and I got the number 2 guy at 105.
Number 2 guy, 105.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna keep these 2 motherfuckers apart and we're gonna dominate.
For people that don't know, me and 2K has been talking about this shit for over a year. It pisses us off every time one of these motherfuckers fights.
Anyway,
because you always go, who do you want to see him fight?
You guys, I seem to be losing my connection over here, man. Having all kinds of issues. That's what happens when you don't make it home. So what's up, fellas? The guys at the smaller weight, man. The thing I enjoy about watching them personally is that they give you everything they got.
Mm-hmm.
They're warriors, they're fighters, in my opinion. And you know, you're going to get some skills and you're going to get some head knockers. And they're really exciting fights, man. And I don't understand how people don't watch them. Some people say they don't like them. I mean, I don't get it, man. It's boxing, period.
Yeah, man.
I tell you the best way for me to tell somebody is that when I try to tell them, if you want to get as close to you as you can to the old school way of boxing, watch the little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
yeah. You know, it's definitely for the diehards, I guess you could say, man, because we wake up for these fights, man. These fights are 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 4 a.m. I think 2K and me one time stood up all night waiting for a fight.
Yeah, man, we was fucking.
That was fucking. God damn, Naoya, he was fighting in Japan.
Right, that's when all the fights was on. I remember that. Motherfuckers was drinking coffee, taking notos, and shooting up goddamn, doing cocaine lines and shit to stay woke.
Me and Wilson just got up for the one for New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve for those fights.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man. On New Year's Eve, I'm watching fights and shit. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get killed for this shit. But man, listen, man, it's been a great show. 2K, why don't you tell them where they can find you, or you want to go last?
You already know what's up, man. Why the fuck y'all? See, this is one thing y'all gonna understand.
Man, fuck that.
I go last, motherfucker. Last, motherfucker.
Hey, Aaron, why don't you tell them where they can find you, man?
Yeah, no problem. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Eastwick Boxing UK. I've literally today launched my Twitter, so that's at Eastwick Boxing U. I'm a writer at 3kingsboxing.com. Look out for my articles on today in boxing history and Cooper's Corner, as well as some of the other stuff that I drop. And you can primarily find me on Facebook and Eastwick.
Okay, Bo. Grandpa.
Yeah, my man.
You can find me. Where they can find you, man.
You can find me at Truth and Facts About Boxing, man. Also go to the Facebook page, Truth and Facts About Boxing. You can also find me right here on Eastwick Boxing, Eastwick UK. And every now and then, man, you can catch me over there with Prodigy of Boxing. And this is the movement. If you're not with us, or if you was with us and you no longer can see us in the inbox, that's a message. Hint, hint.
I think that's number 3. Oh, hey, Seago, man, where can they find you, my brother?
All right, man, you can find me at 3kingsboxing.com. Get through, you just email me there at chris@3kingsboxing.com. You can also email me if you want to try to write it, writing at 3kingsboxing.com. We try to get you published, man, and get your name out there and let the world know what you know about boxing. So you can follow me on Twitter at 4 Corners Boxing without the G, the same as Instagram. You can catch me at thegruelingnet.com. You can also, I'm everywhere in the movement. If it's at Truth and Facts About Boxing, if it's on the 3 Kings channel, if it's on your channel, if it's on the Eastwick UK channel, it's wherever there's a place that I need to be at the time, I will be there. Okay?
That's right.
And I will be there. And if you want to know what's happening in the sport of boxing, get on over to 3kingsboxing.com and check us out. If you want to know, if you want great insight on what's going on in the sport of boxing on top of your articles, that's when you come to our YouTube channels and check us out. You know what I mean? And everybody's gave you their YouTube channel. They're giving you your Twitter and all that. I'm probably the most active one on Twitter in the bunch. So yeah, if you want to know, but I'm you'll see my hashtag, the Movement Umbrella, flying through there. And that's us, man.
2K?
Well, let me go ahead and give my Russell Simmons line, since I'm the Russell Simmons of the movement. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but all these guys pretty much covered it, man. You know, this is the movement. These are my guys right here. There's so many more that are not here that we're trying to incorporate to get their names out there. We need to get them on more of these types of shows. My man Willie the Kid at Eastwick Boxing. We got my man AC Cooper. He's got his new channel up over at Eastwick UK. We got Big Cool at Colossal Boxing Talk. Of course, Bo's face is pretty much out there. A lot of people know who Bo is. I'm proud of him for getting his face out there. He talks very well with everybody, and he has a good rapport. You know what I'm saying? So he's one of the good guys. His channel is Truth and Facts About Boxing. Of course, you can find me at Prodigy and Boxing Talk, man. That's where I live. That's my home, and that's where anything goes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just keep supporting the movement. We got a lot of supporters. We're only 2 months old, and we've already got a lot of supporters, man. So just keep supporting the movement. Also, keep supporting 3kingsboxing.com. I know we talked about the podcast. The podcast is coming. We have not bullshitted y'all on the podcast. We're just putting a lot of effort into getting the website up and running properly so you guys can have a source to go to 24 hours a day. Once that is up and running the way that we like it, the podcast will be on and popping. So
that's right. Keep
supporting us there as well. As soon as I get off this motherfucker, I'm about to start updating the site. You know what I'm saying? So
it's time to go to work and shit, right?
Exactly.
With a baby in his lap. With a baby in his lap.
Exactly. I've done that plenty of times, man. Updating the site, got the baby in my lap.
Hey, fam, we work out work too. So ain't that some shit? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yo, to be real with y'all, this is how dedicated we all are, right? I haven't even taken off my fucking tie, man. I walked into the house. I came right up here on the computer, man. I ain't take my jacket off yet. While I was talking, I took my jacket off, but I still got my tie, still got my shirt on. My shit still tucked in. Got my motherfucking Stacey Adams snake skins on and shit still. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is still on me. That's how dedicated we are. You know what I mean?
Right, man.
Real talk.
Yo, we definitely on it, man. We on it like 24/7, man. Anytime somebody needs somebody, we there. So you know what I mean? That's how we are. We're a big ass family, man. We don't always get along, so we might not always agree, but we always gonna be real.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'm Willie the Kid. This is Eastwick Boxing Talk. Check me out on threekingsboxing.com. Check me out on Truth for Facts About Boxing. Everywhere, anywhere these gentlemen need me, I'm there. Eastwick Boxing on Twitter, Eastwick Boxing Facebook page, Eastwick Boxing Facebook group. Shout out to everybody out there, man. 2018, fellas, we coming. They don't know, but they're about to find out.